Hello everyone, today is the day before graduation. What's today's date, Sabrina?
June 21st.
No, what's the actual date?
The 21st.
Today is graduation.
Today is graduation?
Don't leave without me. I'm finally ready and actually on time. Now, Sabrina.
So I'm on my way to graduation. I am super excited.
Sabrina.
I kind of feel like I forgot something.
Where is Sabrina?
I feel like it might just be the camera, which is why I'm filming on my phone. I'm really. Oh my god, I forgot Brie.
Sabrina's still not to be found, but she said she wouldn't leave without me, so I don't think she would have. But alright, I guess now it's time to go to graduation.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you.
My best friend Leslie said, oh, she's just being mild.
Girl, I'm sorry, but I can't. My life with eyes wide open. Today is memories. You remember. Stocking penny stocks while I'm flipping these birds.
Okay, so we made it.
Barely.
Time to graduate.
Let's go.
It felt like this day would never come. In high school, we live in a day-by-day perspective, never really looking too far into the future. We always saw high school seniors in the movies, and once we got here at Knolls, we could never fully imagine ourselves as them. Now here we sit, as seniors, on graduation day, amazed at how our childhood passed us so fast. It might not feel like much has changed, but let's rewind back to here, freshman year.
Time escapes me. Trembling hands touch skin. It makes this harder. And the tears stream down my face. If we could only have this life for one more day. If we could only turn back time. You know I'll be your life, your voice, your reason to be. My love, my heart is breathing for this moment in time. I'll find the words to say before you leave me to the door. Before the key. Don't wanna be reminded. Don't wanna be seen. Don't wanna be without you.
But I want you to imagine it this way. What if someone wrote a movie about our high school experience? Yes, they would mention the crazy football games, the variety of new friends we met, and all our academic successes. But they would also acknowledge that this wasn't what high school was always like. They would show that we have been tested, with friends, academics, and life in general. We have all experienced points in our lives where we thought, now what? Now what do we do? Yet just like the movies, life has these same moments for the same reason, because we grow from them. And you wouldn't be sitting here today if you did not successfully overcome obstacles. Yet there is also one thing the movies wouldn't show, and that is the small moments. The ones that seem so insignificant that you would miss them if you blink, but they are the ones that have made our friendships closer, made our characters stronger, and made our days just a little bit happier. So today, we don't just celebrate today. We celebrate every moment that brought us here.
I must say one day you will. Maybe one day you will find that today all we have is this moment. Tomorrow's unspoken. Yesterday is history. So why don't you be here with me? All we have is this moment to put our love into motion. Yesterday is history. So why don't you be here with me? Be here with me now. Do you ever think that we're just chasing our tails? Like life is one big fast treadmill, and we pop what is prescribed. If that gets us first prize, but you know who I think will win are the ones that love it, are the ones that take the time. All we have is this moment. Tomorrow's unspoken. Yesterday is history. So why don't you be here with me? All we have is this moment to put our love into motion. Yesterday is history.
Before we get up on that stage and graduate, I want to remind you of all the reasons to be grateful for this place and all the reasons you're actually going to miss it. All from your fellow classmates. Because yes, the day has come. Cue the clips.
My favorite memory here at Morris Knolls is in the cafeteria we'd have double burger day with the special sauce. My favorite memory was when Corp cut my toenails. My favorite memory here at Morris Knolls was Mr. MK. My favorite memory, well, saddest memory, when Jack Salemy's Salamander Randall died. We had a funeral for him out in the dirt.
Favorite moment, take one.
One of my favorite memories of Morris Knolls is when we had a tailgate in the secret lot. We had eggs, we had all kinds of bagels, we had playing spike ball. It was just really fun. All kinds of bagels, all the bagels.
My favorite memory is probably beating Mount Olive in overtime senior year, when this guy hit the game winner.
My favorite memory. There's so many, you know? There's that one and this one, but I think my favorite one was doing girls soccer stats with my buddy Ryan Izarlo. He's out here somewhere sitting.
My favorite memory from the last 4 years would probably be beating West Morris for the last time.
My favorite memory is the cross-country bus ride. We were listening to Get Out of Your Mind, Let's Freaking Lose It, and Kayla started pounding on the side of the bus, and she almost dented the inside of the bus.
My favorite memory was the hockey state finals.
The Prudential Center hockey game.
Hockey state champion.
Hockey game. Hockey state championship.
Definitely winning a state champ.
I think just winning and like everyone going together to the Prudential Center, I think was awesome.
The Hills Knolls basketball game, because there were just so many fans there. It was such a fun game to play in.
Morris Knolls girls lacrosse, and especially the senior season where we've been 5-0.
Probably going to the football games, getting to go with my friends and dressing up with the theme.
Winning county finals for girls soccer junior year.
Every year during sea lunch, when it was time for midday stocks, then the whole sophomore side of the lunchroom jumped up and cheered and clapped.
The fall production of my sophomore year, we did Rehearsal for Murder. I was Lloyd, which was like the nerdy director type character, which is kind of exactly what I am. So I really fit the role, and it was just such a fun show to do.
Doing the chicken dance, you know, with Justin and Nolan at the pep rally. I was dared by a teacher, but you know, I had to follow it up.
Great environment, and I love the people here.
My favorite memory is beating Voorhees in the pit. That game turned me from a boy to a man.
In Mr. Casper's class, when we were out in the senior Y rehearsing for a play, and we got a little out of hand and Kyle Conklin punched the light and it came down and shattered.
My favorite memory would be senior year double sessions for football. We all came out to practice one day.
So at football practice, Regan always has to deal with former teams that if you caught a goose, you wouldn't have to run for the next week.
When Sean Farrell, we were running for the geese and he happened to jump up and catch one.
Surround the geese. Everyone, we have sophomores run around the outside and surround them. And we're slowly pressing in.
And Sean Farrell caught a goose and held it up for the rest of the team to see. That's pretty funny.
Him holding it over his head with geese poop all over his chest. Pretty funny memory.
And I started cheering like, yeah, let's go. I started laughing and clapping and cheering all at the same time. And then he eventually put the goose down and it flew away. But we still had to run that day.
For choir this year, Magicals, we went to the White House. It was a really awesome experience.
Definitely by far Miss Phillips' geometry class freshman year.
We weren't good enough to be in the honors class, so we were in CPI, but it was the best decision. Oh my god.
My favorite memory out my 4 years here has definitely been winning that county chip with the girls soccer team, captain, coach, and statman. I wear many hats.
My favorite memory actually happened pretty recently. It was about a week ago when Nolan Troutman gave an apology speech to my public speaking class. He has not been the best student to any of us, but he got up there, gave a 13-minute long speech, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever experienced.
I'm gonna miss old Nick. Bree made me do it.
Going to miss all the friends that I've made and everybody that I got to see every single day here.
I'm definitely gonna miss seeing Nolan in the hallway during every block, filling up his water bottle.
I'm really gonna miss my friends as well. My best friend right here, a couple behind the camera.
Because next year it's gonna be a whole new environment.
The friends that I've known for such a long time.
Miss just being able to see my friends all the time.
I'm gonna miss all my friends living so close and Miss Priya, of course.
One person I'm especially going to miss is Connor Chegwinin. Whether you're taking a test in class and he just starts laughing at a question that isn't even funny, or he starts randomly singing a song over and over again, that kid makes everyone's day, and I don't think anyone's going to forget him.
I'm gonna miss watching all of our friends play soccer, lacrosse, hockey, football, and obviously Braymon.
Choir and all of the shows that I've done, I've made so many good friends, and I think saying goodbye to all of them is going to be the toughest thing that I have to do.
I'm gonna miss the volleyball because I'm not playing in college, and I played all 4 years and it was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna miss playing lacrosse with Tori LaBanca. Played with her since 3rd grade, and now we're playing at different colleges, and it's gonna be really weird not having Tori on the other side of the field, getting multiple yellow cards at a time.
I'm gonna miss the field hockey team because I had so many great memories with them, from the bus rides to the games to the bondings.
Flake and all the things I would do in GravCom. I would come in yelling Flake and he's gonna be like, Yakubian! And then I'd get to work and he'd be teaching me how to do things that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do.
I think I'm gonna miss seeing everyone in the hallways. I
definitely such a boost when you see someone you know and you're able to be like, hey, what's up? And Izzy and I have this wild handshake, so it's so elaborate.
Definitely Miss Hunkin. She is so easy to talk to and just makes you laugh no matter what the occasion. Mr. Lutt for always being there to give advice, whether it's in-school advice, out-of-school advice, he's just always there. And of course, Merle, she's my girl. She literally all 4 years got me through, pushed me through, and I am incredibly grateful for that.
Back to the first day of freshman orientation. I think that everybody looks so cute and little.
I would go back to my first ever Hills Knolls game at home here and literally leave an hour earlier than the game.
Okay, I would go back to the first day coming to Morris Knolls freshman orientation. It was just such a good time because my good old twin sister Julie and I were standing out at our designated bus stop. Yes, it was on a paper and it told us where to go. Anyways, bus driver Al, he flew past us, straight, the kids on the bus were waved at us as they flew past us, and then Yeah, and then we had to get driven by our parents, so. I would really go back to that because it was just like a really good way to enter Morris Knolls.
I would go back to when I ran the mile for the first time freshman year, and I felt lightheaded and like I was gonna pass out, and I decided to take it upon myself to go to the nurse. I would go back to that and tell myself to suck it up and stop embarrassing yourself and to just keep running.
I would go back to probably before our freshman football season. That was probably one of the most fun years of sports, out of all the sports I've played ever.
I'd go back to the 2 mile that I had to run for lacrosse junior year because I remember thinking that we were about to do the Easter egg hunt and getting a 10-second late start. So I'd go back and tell myself it's definitely the 2 mile that day. Also, the same thing happened on April Fool's Day. So, word of advice, just start running. Know that.
Probably freshman year to tell myself not to care about the little things I did care about.
To middle school, during the basketball games against Denville, because we played against Tommy and Connor and Michael, and back then we didn't even know them, and we not friends. But now, looking back at it, we're all like boys and stuff.
When I was walking the hallway freshman year and I saw Kayla run into the hallway in a sumo costume.
I forgot about that. As we're public speaking, as the only freshman, it was like juniors and seniors.
I would go back to the start of senior year, not to redo it, but just to relive it because it's really the last moment you have with everyone in your childhood.
I go back to the beginning of the year because it's all gone by so fast and I wish I could take it in more.
My sophomore year GT showcase because I had written a song and it was the first song I'd ever written and I did not expect to be performing it in front of the entire school, and then I did, and it was just, it was an amazing experience.
Freshman year because they weren't kidding when they said your grades freshman year really matter.
I would go back to junior year when Nick Del Fuente shot the confetti cannon off in Miss Hudak's room after he got the problem right.
At any point in the last 4 years, I'd go back to my freshman gym class with Mr. Regan. People call it AP gym for a reason. I, from the first time in my life, had a six-pack, and I would love to have that body once again, so I would definitely go back to that.
I'd also go back to my freshman year gym class. McKenna Caldy was failing gym by a very slight amount, so we decided to start a movement called Strive for 5, which we made shirts for. We wore them to gym class. Mr. Regan was really excited about it, and McKenna ended up passing gym, getting a 5 out of 7 the rest of the quarter.
I'm grateful for singing in choir class, 8th block with Connor Check here. Good times, man.
One person I think we're both grateful for is Julia Egan. That girl acts like she's shy. She isn't.
Not shy at all. Do not believe that.
She is one of the funniest people ever, and she has struggled with us on every single TV production.
One of my favorite memories with Julia is we were all watching a scary movie at my house after filming for a TV project, and I have never seen them run faster down my driveway to get into their car. I was waiting for them to wipe out. It was so funny, and I will never forget that.
Someone that we're both grateful for? Missy.
I'm thankful for my friendship with Brianna Mon.
Shout out to Nelson Truman. Some people really brought me out of my shell in high school. And I don't know if that ever would have happened if I didn't meet them. Maybe the Swanseas, shout out to them too. Really my friends.
Can't forget about our boy Elijah as well.
I'm thankful for meeting Carolyn Van Letten, the love of
that
my
gal.
life, the sunshine on my darkest days. It's really someone I can count on to make me laugh at the end of the day.
I'm definitely grateful for the opportunity for me and my friends Connor, Ryan, Tommy, and Chris Tavarone to have performed in the school production of Grease, because without high school or without any of that, there's no chance I would have ever done something like that.
That I wouldn't have had if it wasn't for high school is definitely Justin Hurt. That kid is the sweetest kid in this school, and he just makes every single person smile every day.
Yeah, but I'm grateful that my relationship with Patrick is far greater than the one that is to Colin.
One thing I'm really grateful for is the opportunity to take the TV class this year.
One person I'm really grateful for is Casey Morin. She's been my friend since kindergarten. She is one of the craziest people you'll meet, but also the kindest. I do not know what I'm going to do without her in college. She has been with me in every single math class and struggled with me in every single math class. And I love Casey Morin.
Probably Miss Fudrini. Shout out to you. It's my homegirl. Because I didn't really know like sciences either. And then I had biology with her and I realized I loved it.
Maybe I'm grateful for her.
Okay,
like just like maybe though.
Kyle Conklin.
Miss Pre, because she was my best friend and she's the best, and she lets you go in your room and cry and eat chocolate and have gum and hand lotion.
Hand lotion. Miss Lubert has the hand lotion too though.
Yeah,
But
they're tied.
In one word, it would be memorable.
Unforgettable.
Goals in one word, easy, delectable.
Delectable.
Delectable?
Ride of a lifetime.
One for the books.
We're working here.
Bird is the word.
Home away from home.
Wicked.
Wild.
This one's for my boy Colin Sweeney. It's 2 words combined into one. Tenacious and awesome. That makes tenawesome.
Memorable.
Exciting.
Magical.
Eventful.
Lash life.
Too hype.
All's heads.
Fast.
Fast.
Too fast.
Too fast. And slow at the same time.
The days are long and the years go fast.
Exciting. Memorable.
No good thing till it's gone.
Amazing times with some really amazing people.
Life-changing.
Bonkers. YOLA.
Over. Over. Go home. Why are you still here?
I know you moved on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old. Watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when 2 hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when 2 hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we'll wish we could come back to these days, these days.
As high school slowly blurs out of your memory, here is a quote I want you to remember. The most important trophies in life are the relationships we make with each other. I hope out of 720 days here, no matter how you feel, you remember the people that shaped you. The ones that you spent the past 4 years with, because even the smallest moments have changed us, and it is thanks to these people that we throw our caps today with a smile. Let's celebrate the friends we made, because although we part different ways, class of 2019, you will never be forgotten. You deserve all the happiness, joy, success in the world. Things will try to get in your way, but the world is about to see how far our golden eagles can soar. Thank you for changing Knolls for good.
Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
I'd like to end with a quote from Meek Mill that I also use in one of my public speeches. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished.
Action.
Okay.
Is that gonna make it?
Nope.
Maybe. Bloopers.
Can you do bloopers at the end?
Can you make a whole like bloopers section?
I'm so sorry I'm dropping them all in this interview. It's been a good run. The word I
feel like we're incompetent.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't remember my answer to this question.
I'd go back to freshman year when I beat Michael up. You can't say that.
Don't take my word. Okay. You jumped.
And all the friends that I've made along the way.
What?
Grateful.
That was mine. I said it.
I'm gonna miss Bremon. No, I'm kidding. That was my answer.
But you can't say that. You're stupid. All right, rerun.
Brie, are we gonna be like one of those interviews that you're not gonna put in? Because I feel like it's pretty good so far.
But like if you say a person.
I feel like I met Sean. Did you meet him through hockey?
Yeah.
Okay. Say that.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I met you in history class,
Alright, ready?
actually.
That's really embarrassing.
The beginning of the season this year, first year, maybe I would I don't know where I'm going with this. Wait, can you repeat that?
I would go back to. I'd be a cheerleader. Okay.
You'd get cut from the cheer team. Let's not act like you'd make it.
To more, like.
And did you just hear my stomach?
One thing I'm grateful for that I wouldn't have had if it wasn't for high school is my twin sister Jenna. We got so much closer over the past 4 years.
No, actually, I think people would think that's serious. Like then it's just gonna be embarrassing.
And then you go.
Oh, I wish Eva was sitting next to me.
Oh.
What wait, what I'm saying? What I'm grateful for? Oh, this is a memory. Okay, wait, what was his name? What was the freshman year?
Eva.
When you went in front
Yeah,
of
we're not doing that. We're not doing that one.
I thought you were just gonna say I have a lot of friends.
No, I don't have a lot of friends. That's the thing. I was like, I have
a lot of friends.
What I was saying is I have 2 friends outside of school, so I'm not gonna have as much social interaction with people.
I can do it again because I sounded like an idiot.
Spike ball. No, I need to do it again. Spike ball. Get off the road.
I'm looking at my memories.
One of my.
Oh, I looked at the camera. I don't know.
Miss all of you. I'll
So
definitely
much.
cry. I will. Been Tear up. seeing this.
Can you ask me again?
See you at the reunion.
Oh, stop.
Sorry. Substitute.
I'm saying a lot of good memory. Going back. I got it. I would go back.
I don't get it.
What's one thing I'm grateful for? Well, it's not Arjun. Goodbye.
I'm finished with this interview.
Yeah, right? Didn't it feel good?
Mama rock me. Should we look up some really good vocabulary words?
I don't know. I'm not necessarily looking for good.
2,000 years later.
Synonyms for.
It doesn't have to be like a good description though. Like you can just.
What's your answer?
Good morning, Morris Knolls.
I definitely. Wait, what was the question?
Cut. Redo.
How do we look on camera?
The same as you look in person.
How do we look in person?
Really good.
It'll work.
Yeah, we're done.
Look at me.
Are you using all these questions?
Yeah.
You're gonna pick and choose, right? Yeah.
Yeah, who has the best answers?
The
for
best.
each one.
Yeah.
So you're not getting in that one.
No.
One thing we're grateful for is our friends.
No,
We
that's
like them
so
a lot.
bad. I'm Sabrina Luciano, and this is Bremon.
Other things I was gonna say, but I forgot them before we did this.
Okay.
Oh man. Should I do
One
like
thing I'm grateful for is Sweeney, emphasis on.
and not the other one?
Yay!
I'm so done. I met you at the freshman orientation dance, maybe.
I thought Sabrina was the coolest person. Little did I know. She's even cooler.
I thought you were gonna give. So
And I always remember Morris Knolls. The bird is the word.